This is a very early gameplay prototype of Drimgar. The point here is to showcase the base mechanics and how it feels to play. You will only play against the computer with one of 10 predefined decks. You can think of these as 10 campaign levels, easy to hardest. Let's jump in. Quick rundown of the rules. There are two types of cards in Drimgar: units and traps. You and the enemy will take turns playing cards on your respective halves of the board. Since I'm going first, I will play Eurydice here and end my turn. Let's see what the enemy has in store for us. Okay, here's what happened. Every turn begins by that player drawing a card. After this, the turn player gets up to 2 action points. Those can be spent on deploying units, or if you can't, for example, you don't have any in your hand, drawing additional cards by just clicking on your deck. How many action points you have left to spend during your turn is indicated by the 2 white dashes just below your deck. Please excuse our very rudimentary UI at this point. Now, immediately the enemy has put me in a tough spot here by spending their own 2 action points putting down 2 unit cards against me. But there is also something they forgot. You see, once a unit has been on the board for a full turn, you can do one of 2 things: relocate it to a different field or attack. Stupid machine. Anyhow, you will notice both players' health points written on the left. Because the enemy had no unit protecting them on the same lane, I just reduced theirs from 10 to 6 with my Eurydice. Since I don't want the same happening to me, I will play my own 2 units. In terms of stats, every card in the game has only a single numeric stat: their power. As a general rule in Drimgar, if a unit has more than 5 power, then it must have an accompanying disadvantage, usually in the form of some kind of special effect. For example, Sir Gawain is a very strong unit, but he is apparently so noble that he would never attack a defenseless player if there is no unit to protect them on their side. Luckily, I get to exploit another effect. Fenrir, on the other hand, is so mindlessly ferocious that he automatically attacks at the start of the turn, whether his controller wants to or not. Easy prey for my chivalrous knight. You can click on a card at any point during play to view its details and effects, or you can simply hover over with your mouse for a glance at the important bits. As for Grendel, he has no chance alone against the Green Knight, so I think I'll just place down a small surprise for the enemy before I end my turn. Traps do not cost action points to set. Nevertheless, it is critical to pick an opportune moment to throw a wrench into the enemy's plan. Ah, my dear Grendel is in the graveyard pile now. However, not only did he take the Green Knight down with him, his mother has now appeared from the depths of her spooky lake and into my hand, ready to avenge her only child. But first, I'm feeling a bit nervous about Siegfried over here, so I'm going to move my Eurydice where she can protect me from his attacks. I sure hope the enemy doesn't have something hiding in there that will make me regret this decision. Alas, quicksand is quite the dangerous trap. Should you correctly predict your opponent's decisions, as the enemy did mine, the situation can get mucky. Let's keep playing. I'm going to protect myself with Grendel's mother instead, and then attack the enemy's Joan of Arc. While herself not hard to dispatch, she has the pesky ability to inspire her fellow troops in death, putting Siegfried and Grendel's mother now on equal footing. Not much I can do there, but I can turn my Sir Gawain into something even stronger. You will notice Raijin in my hand is quite powerful. Indicated by the 6-pointed star, He is a next-level unit. Unlike regular units, he cannot be played just anywhere. He must be placed over an existing unit, sacrificing it. Notice how units with equal power will both leave play after combat. Another interesting type of unit are the so-called sneak units. These are automatically played face down, not unlike traps, and you will not know what they are until you attack them. In that case, let's see what's behind door number 1. Ah, the Cheshire Cat. Not unlike in the book, this one leaves its wide, creepy grin floating around after disappearing. You know, I think it's time we bring back an old friend of ours. You see, Orpheus and his wife have a special bond, which happens to transcend even the sweet embrace of death. There she is, Eurydice, in all her beauty. Well, go on, show them how it's done. Thank you for watching this crude demonstration of just what it's like to battle in Drimgar. Ciao.